Something strange happened on YouTube, something no one can fully explain. The disappearance of TheDuckVoice, a channel with nearly 2 million subscribers. You know, the guy who made everyone laugh with his spot-on Mickey and Donald Duck impressions?
The magic of the Mickey Mouse cock house.
What? You're distracting me, dude.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that guy. If you've been on YouTube for long enough, you would have probably stumbled across his channel. So what actually happened to him? One day he was everywhere, the next day, gone. No goodbye video, no explanation, just vanished into thin air. And sure, YouTube channels disappear all the time, but here's what makes it even weirder. It wasn't just that he stopped posting. He erased himself completely. His channel wiped, his videos deleted, his online presence practically non-existent. And this was more questionable because even after his channel vanished, he tried to make sure no one else could upload his content. So what really happened? Why did he wipe out his channel? There's definitely a strong reason. The clues are scattered, but the truth is out there. We just had to find it. I've got some theories, and trust me, it isn't as simple as he got bored. But before we can figure out why he disappeared, we need to understand where he came from. In 2012, I met TheDuckVoice. Back then, he was just Raymond Goalie, a Skate 3 player. His gamer tag, Nabsy, was nothing special, but his skills, next level. He wasn't just good, he was climbing his way to becoming one of the best competitive players and trickliners in the game. He was pretty much making a name for himself. By 2013, he joined my Skate 3 team, The Best, which, let's be real, was the dream team at the time. Having tons of people desiring to join the team each year, we were basically the Face Clan or Obey of Skate. Through the team, Raymond started gaining some serious recognition. He uploaded montages to our YouTube channel and even participated in team projects. Things were going great. We even hit 100K subscribers and got invited to meet Rob Dyrdek, the legendary skateboarder from the Fantasy Factory reality TV show. Yeah, it was a really great time back then. It was crazy. But things really took off in May 2013 when Raymond discovered his talent for doing the duck voice. It wasn't just funny, it was ridiculously accurate.
Hello everyone, my name is Minnie Mouse. Welcome to the Minnie Mouse Clubhouse. It's the fucking Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, you dumb bitch.
His content was widely creative. He wasn't just mimicking the duck voice, he became the character, injecting him into everyday scenarios and modern memes. His appeal was a lot more than just the voice, it was his delivery. His ability to balance an absurd comedy with just the right amount of chaos. And you can bet the audience ate it up.
Mickey Mouse is like, what the fuck?
Yo, you just fucking voice cracked so fucking hard, you pussy.
Oh my god.
Yo, quit laughing before I put my fucking cock in your fucking mouth.
Around this time, Raymond was still sharing the duck voice moments on the team's YouTube channel. But in short while, Raymond would begin looking to break out on his own. This is when he had approached me, who had grown a decent following on my original skate channel, recognizing his potential and his need for guidance. I agreed to help him out. I helped him create his channel and consistently gave him shoutouts in my videos. He was really talented, and I could tell he would do well in that space. At first, things were great. The TheDuckVoice channel would begin blowing up. I connected him with the video games channel. It was a community channel back then, and he would start uploading his videos there to gain exposure as a smaller creator. And let me tell you, the dude went viral. He didn't just ride the YouTube gaming wave, he dominated it. Millions of views, a loyal fan base, collabs with big names, and the kind of talent that made you stop scrolling just to watch another hilarious clip. He had it all, but then something changed. Fame as we know it changes people, and the TheDuckVoice was no exception. As his channel blew up, he became distant towards the team, which sped up his growth. Over time, his treatment towards us would get worse, and we would eventually part ways. No more friendship, no more collabs, just silence. But then a few years later, we notice a complete vanishing of the TheDuckVoice YouTube channel, which brings us to the big question everyone's asking. Why did the TheDuckVoice delete everything? People have tried piecing together what happened, but there's no single clear answer. Instead, there are theories. Some make sense, some are pure speculation, but most of them are worth looking at. So let's break them down. We know that the most valuable asset he had that made him so interesting was his ability to make the TheDuckVoice, an extremely unique talent that he possessed.
It's the magic of the Mickey Mouse cock house.
The TheDuckVoice's entire brand was built around his ability to do that perfect Donald Duck impression. That voice-changing ability with a mix of his humorous personality brought him so much attention in the YouTube space. But anyone who's ever tried mimicking voices knows one thing: it wrecks your vocal cords. Doing so for just a short while will leave you looking for your next lozenges to get your normal voice back and soothe your throat. So you can only imagine the effect it would have done to someone who does it for a longer time. That might have been the case for the TheDuckVoice. After years of straining his voice, forcing out that raspy duck sound, it's possible he pushed too far. At some point, he might have even permanently damaged his voice and feared he'll never recover. This theory is made a lot more likely because of the now deleted YouTube video called "Quitting YouTube, I Lost the TheDuckVoice." When his fans saw the video title on his Twitter, they would be left worried, saying, but in reality, the video would feature Raymond doing the voice before announcing that he would be getting back into daily uploads.
He's conscious. It's working. Keep liking. Keep liking. Duck boy. What's up, man? You're alive. You're alive. And you know the videos are coming up. They are gonna I'm gonna slowly, gradually start posting daily again until once summer comes, every day.
If he truly lost his voice, it would have been a valid reason to leave YouTube, because what is the TheDuckVoice without his voice? However, he didn't exactly quit YouTube. At this point, he just uploaded less and less until he stopped completely. So it's clear he didn't vanish because he lost the TheDuckVoice. But this is where things start to get weird, where the whole mystery takes a sharp turn. After the TheDuckVoice vanished, something strange started happening. His channel name changed multiple times. First to some bizarre gibberish, he ha ho ho ho, something like that. Then on July 19, 2022, he changed again, this time to just Ray. And as of June 28, 2023, his main account alongside his two other accounts were deleted off YouTube. Now, let's think about this. If he had simply quit YouTube, why would his channel name randomly change like that? What kind of a sudden change usually only happens when someone else takes control? Could his account have been hacked? Maybe. But that raises another question. If hackers got in, why didn't they do more? They didn't upload a scam video. They didn't try to exploit his subscribers base, which suggests something else. What if the channel wasn't stolen? How else would someone else have gotten access to the channel if he didn't give anyone access? Or maybe he did. From our earlier theories, we can presume that the TheDuckVoice may be unable to go on with the channel for reasons best known to him. And of course, he wouldn't walk away with nothing to show for his years of hard work building his channel. He would most definitely want a little cash out of his years of sweat. And the only way to do so would be to sell his channel. YouTube channels get sold all the time. I even sold my channel because I went through some serious financial hardship. And this isn't unusual. Someone builds up a big audience and then sells the account to the highest bidder. Maybe that's what happened here. It would explain why his name changed, but there's one major flaw in this theory. When people sell their channels, they almost never delete all their videos, as the content adds to the value of the channel. A channel with millions of views is worth more if the videos stay up collecting revenue from the passive views. But in this case, every single video was wiped and the channel can no longer be found, which makes me think maybe he didn't sell it. Maybe something else took his videos down. Around the time the TheDuckVoice disappeared, YouTube was cracking down in a big way. This was the period when Elsa Gate content was rampant, spreading rapidly and gaining an alarming amount of attention. For those of you who don't know, ElsaGate was a bizarre and creepy trend that took over the kids' corners of YouTube. It was a major scandal where videos disguised as kid-friendly with titles and thumbnails featuring beloved characters like Spider-Man, Elsa from Frozen, and other familiar Disney figures would subtly promote inappropriate, disturbing, and sometimes even harmful content. These videos targeted young, unsuspecting children, corrupting their minds with violent, sexual, or odd imagery. Often under the guise of nursery rhymes or superhero skits, parents were outraged. The media was in an uproar and YouTube had to take action. In response, YouTube launched a full-scale crackdown. They targeted anything remotely suspicious, purging thousands of videos and channels in an effort to clean up the platform. And while ElsaGate content was the primary focus, channels that used copyrighted characters or content deemed unsafe for kids also got caught in the crossfire. Now, think about TheDuckVoice. Wasn't his channel in the same boat? His whole brand revolved around the uncensored, chaotic version of TheDuckVoice, a copyrighted character owned by Disney. To YouTube's algorithm, his content might have looked like the exact kind of thing they were trying to get rid of. Maybe his channel was hit with strikes or demonetization, and it became impossible for him to keep uploading. That would explain why videos were wiped off his channel. It was probably YouTube at work, filtering content deemed inappropriate. But even this theory has its holes. If this was just YouTube enforcing its policies, why did he become inactive on every other social media platform? Why disappear so thoroughly across every platform? It raises more questions than answers. Was he simply caught in the crossfire of YouTube's purge, or was there something else going on behind the scenes? Let's take it a step further. I think there's more to his disappearance than all these theories we have spoke about. And here's where I get even more convinced. When people started re-uploading his old videos, he wasn't cool with it at all. There's even a channel called TheDuckVoice Archive that re-uploads his old content. But late last year, TheDuckVoice reached out to the owner and told him to delete the channel, even threatening to take legal action. That seems sus. It screams lawsuit. Let me address the elephant, or should I say duck in the room, Disney. As you may know, they do not mess around with their characters. They are not about to let anyone use Mickey, Donald, or Goofy without their blessings. And for TheDuckVoice, that was dangerous because his entire brand was built on the Disney character impressions. What if Disney found out about TheDuckVoice and decided to shut him down?
Well, I got fucking fired from Disney. Fuck that place.
The Disney lawsuit theory lines up with everything. The sudden disappearance, the aggressive takedowns of re-uploads, it all adds up. Think about it. He was making money off of Disney's characters, and Disney is very notorious for going after copyrighted infringements. It's entirely possible they hit him with a lawsuit so heavy that anyone else re-uploading his videos would spell trouble for him as well. This theory makes a lot of sense, but it somehow doesn't validate his reason for leaving his fans and close friends in the dark. Except there's an NDA. A lawsuit typically doesn't stop you from communicating with your community if you want to. But maybe he didn't want to. Perhaps there's no grand conspiracy. What if TheDuckVoice just moved on? Sometimes people outgrow what they once loved. Maybe he got tired of being known as the guy who does the duck voice and wanted a normal life. Some believe he went back to school, got a regular job, and decided YouTube wasn't for him anymore. It's quite confusing why he thinks YouTube isn't for him, because his growth on YouTube was so fast-paced, it seems unreal, hitting almost 2 million subscribers from simply making a cartoon voice. He excelled at his craft, and the people loved him and related to every aspect of his personality. So giving up YouTube would be like shooting his own foot, since he's grown such a strong, loyal community. However, there's a group of people who believe he moved on for different reasons relating to his mental health. Some claim he began suffering depression from uploading the same thing over and over again, while others believe he fell into a drug addiction, but these are all baseless claims with no real evidence to back them up. However, it is clear that he moved on from posting on YouTube. Given that he still seems to play video games on his old Xbox account under the name Duckstep Donald, this is once again really confusing. If he really wanted to disappear, why still use a name that ties back to his old identity? It's really sad that we may never truly know what happened to the DuckVoice or Raymond. As someone who used to be really close to him, it hurts to say that he's probably never coming back. And although we had our differences, I wish him nothing but the best. We can only hope to fill the void that he's left behind.